Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. I got a video today from Replicant Fish. Women is shocked that singles events are 90% women. Men are avoiding dating. Please like and subscribe down below. I really appreciate it. That's good. That chow. It's chow time.
Woman is shocked. Singles event was 90% women. Men are avoiding dating, and it's like women have no idea why.
90% women. So I went to a singles event, and when I got there, it was literally 90% women. And I was like, I'm gonna go now.
Well, you didn't meet the single ladies?
Damn. To be a woman in search of a man, go to an event, and there's only 10% men there.
Well, you better drink up.
Oh my God. And yeah, you have to fight off those other 89% of women. On one hand, it's like dating. A lot of women going for the hottest 10% of men.
Pretty much.
Okay, so I recently went to a singles event, and it was 90% women. And I was wondering, like, where's all the dudes? I don't know.
'Cause we're busy. Not being broke, dusty, musty crusties like you guys.
No, but they're not there. And that's cool. Not like I care.
Deception.
Sure.
Not like I care.
But obviously you do care. Obviously you do care.
Made a
It's fair
whole
to say you
video
care.
about it.
We can all see she cares. But that's an interesting point. Where are the men? Where have men gone?
As we should.
Why have men abandoned these places where you'd usually meet women? The men haven't disappeared. Of course, men still exist. But this woman's coming across something that a lot of women don't seem to understand about modern dating. You see, they'd hear men like myself on the internet waffling, and they'd put men like myself into a very niche and small category.
That's cute. That's cute.
And I'm like, yeah, I get it. The points I waffle about, whatever. But the point women don't seem to understand is, people have eyes and ears. People adapt to the world the way it is.
We heard what you guys were telling us. Leave you alone. Stop catcalling. Stop doing all these things. You don't need no man. And we listened.
Men would never need to hear my voice or any man like myself to understand that modern dating is a bit weird. It's a bit effed up. It's a bit crazy. And in large part, it's a waste of your damn time.
To this day.
Yeah.
But they're not there. And that's cool. Not like I care.
But I hope you're focused and on your square. The bittersweet taste of alcohol, but the bitterness of no validation. No men, no male company. Do you know, on one hand, a lot of women never understood the power they had to be able to just have men wanting them.
Women could have gotten everything they wanted if they stayed the same. Like feminine, submissive, caring for men. They literally were able to move mountains without having to do anything. They just got their husbands to do it for them. And husbands were more than willing to because they were good women. Nowadays, we're not even willing to pay for the first dates because you guys aren't great women anymore.
So much to the point where they could have many suitors and many men trying to court them. However, in modern times, what man really wants to be a tag-along? A runner-up dude? A friend zone dude, a random side dude to any woman. They don't understand. A lot of them aren't worth it anymore.
They're
Quite suitable.
Suitable for what?
But I feel like what annoys me lately with the culture of like, you know, I want a man to do this and pay for this. You don't even look up to par to be talking like that. You do not look up to par to be asking for the things that you are asking for. Like, what are we talking about?
What are a lot of women talking about? But a lot of men know this. You see, regardless of these women even saying it, a lot of men know this because they experience it every day. Every single day. So why?
This is the part where when women red pillars or when women try to talk about red pillars and things like that, they don't understand this part of things, the actual experiences that most men have. And it's very similar experiences with almost all array of women. It's not that, oh, we listened or we saw one guy get screwed over and we're like, oh, we don't want that. No, we've gotten screwed over. We saw all of our friends gotten screwed over and every other man around us got screwed over. And we're just like, oh, this is how it is.
Why would men waste their time going to these damn events? This is what they experience every day. The entitled modern woman.
You better back.
Expecting more than she deserves. When it's a fact of, I can either go and pursue another woman or just completely give up.
I
think I've heard
Midtown.
Completely give up. You see, a lot of women made the mistake in thinking that only crap men, low quality men would ever give up on dating. I don't know why women ever thought that. As if some of the most put together men wouldn't see and understand a lot of this is BS. Trash already, trash.
It really annoys me so much. Like, baby girl, you got your raggedy ass bonnet on, teeth all over the place, crust in your eyes, crusty ass lips,
crusty ass house.
Like, bro, you don't got a pot to piss in or a window
Crusty ass crotch.
to throw it out of.
Rubbing
and you
panties together.
Rubbing panties
and you
together.
expect a man to come in and take care of you. You not even taking care of yourself.
You're not taking care of yourself.
Leave the rich men for
Broke, dusty, musty crusties. It's always those ones with the most requirements. And they're like 2s.
the rich bitches. That's what I'm saying.
The tall men for the tall. I just wanted to throw that out there too.
Interesting point. A lot of men nowadays, some would call it self-defeatist.
Why?
But because women talk so much about height, a lot of men nowadays would just not even bother because they feel as if they don't match up to the height. And the reality is a lot of women tell them, you don't match up to the height.
That's all I have.
So whereas women are wondering why men aren't attending these events, women don't understand. It's because of you. Women have made the mistake in thinking decent dating men would never see an issue with them.
For real, that is so annoying. Like, I hate seeing a girl who don't got shit together and she'd be like, no, because this what he got to do.
'Cause this what he gotta
do. You don't even do that for yourself.
Don't do that for yourself. Your hair's not even done. Your nails are chipped. Like, I'm sorry, that really annoys me so much.
See, it's not us that care about your nails, ladies. We've never said that your nails were chipped. We never even comment on your nails like that. But look at other women. Your nails are chipped. She isn't wrong, though, is she?
And it's just like, that's the standard nowadays.
I mean, it is. I mean, some chicks look dusty AF and they expect a lot.
Dusty.
It's like, damn woman, wipe the dust off you so I can see you properly.
Messy? You think my apartment is messy?
This is the honest truth about going to singles events. I just got home from a singles event, that's why I had this silly little name tag on. And I just have some thoughts and advice for people who are going to singles events. My first piece of advice is you can't take it too seriously. Like, you have to go into it thinking, I'm doing this for the plot, because you don't want to put any pressure on it. Go in with no expectations. Like, you can't take it too seriously.
Why? Because you've experienced it before? You've been let down before? Had
Exactly.
your hopes up? Put your makeup on? Got done up? Then got let down, realizing
It's hopeless.
yeah, there's probably not a lot of dudes here, or the quality of men aren't up to scratch for you. Yeah. Do you know, I talk a lot about leftover women. And I keep making the point that a lot of women will be left over, not because of a bad reason per se. It's the fact a lot of men have just given up. They don't see the point anymore. And sadly, a lot of women have proven to them, nah, there's no flipping point. Have fun if you want, if you can. But for anything serious, it's like, what is the point? So you will have a lot of women like this just searching for that something they'll never find.
Think about doing it just for the plot, for the stories later. Just have fun with it. Secondly, it's all about what you put into it is what you're gonna get out of it, which I know sounds cheesy, but I've gone to singles events where I put myself out there. I was super social. Tonight, I was not feeling really good, and I kind of just sat in the corner and didn't really socialize. And it's truly like how you approach the event. Just think like, okay.
Really?
So you go there to just relax and chill by yourself and not make any attempts to meet with someone, connect with anybody. You just want to show up to an event and just still have the men do everything. Got it.
Really? Really, woman? You didn't get yourself out there, get on the floor,
Right?
shake a leg, yeah, twerk a bit. Show the dudes what you're working with.
Spicy.
Yeah? See, that's your problem. The few men that were there, those were the men you had to choose from. It's not going to get better. It's going to get worse.
I paid $20 for this ticket.
Now
I'm
you got
trying to
robbed.
make the most of it and socialize as much as I can. Really, it's on you to be social. When you go to these events, you can't
kidding.
expect people just to come up and talk to you. You've got to be the one to put yourself out there and talk to people and
But yet you just told everybody that's exactly what you did, though.
be social. Again, it's really what you want to put into the event. My last piece of advice is just be a girl's girl. If you see a girl who showed up by herself and she doesn't have anyone to talk to, call her over, bring her in. I've actually made really cool friends by going to these types of events and just like talking to other single girls.
Single.
Okay, I get your point. But notice an interesting point she made, that being social at these events, at a social singles event, makes sense. Of course it does. But it would require a lot of women to make a lot of first moves. Wouldn't it? I've been saying for years, a lot of women are going to eventually have to start making first moves on men because a lot of men aren't
And
even.
remember, they don't have to be, oh, I like you, let me get your number. No, just like, hey, saw you ladies really other, hey. And us, we're like, oh, hey, what's up?
Bothering anymore. And in modern times, yeah, it's proven that a lot of women have to start making more of an effort.
That's just gross.
So the point I'm making amongst my waffle is, think of all these women that have never approached a man, think they're too good to, too entitled to, I'm too special, I'm never going to talk to a man.
Propaganda tool.
Yeah. And then they go to one of these events, and talking to a man first it's required. It's normal, it's social. Yeah, but she can't do it to save her life.
Nope.
Yeah, sits in the corner like this woman did for a little bit. Obviously, she's talking to girly pops. Obviously, that's easy. But I'll go talk to a man. Go talk to him. Go on.
Stop pushing me.
Yeah, go on. Oh, please, please.
It's like, who's truly insecure, intimidated, and, about the opposite sex? Is it us, the ones that always approach? Or is it women that are so scared to approach even though they're paying for events? Huh? You tell me, ladies.
A sad thing for a lot of modern women trying to date is not having the ovaries to go and approach a man yourself.
Yeah, right.
It's to their
You're
detriment.
not a real
Truly,
woman.
like, be a girl's girl. Hang out with the girlies. If you see someone that's like feeling uncomfortable, chit chat with her. Be a team player for the girlies at these types of events. And that's just my 2 cents. I've gone to many singles events and I feel like I now have a good approach to them. So just my thoughts.
Nothing. Stop talking about men. Stop talking about boys and boyfriend
Okay.
and relationship and marriage. Stop thinking about it. The only thing that you're supposed to do at this moment is building a solid foundation, a solid life, and a very secure financial status for yourself.
This again, they just tell each other to do men stuff. This is what men should be doing. Women should be, yes, women should be doing this in a sense, but it should not be your overarching goal for everything.
Everything she just said is lovely, isn't it? But look at the dynamic. This woman's advising another woman or other women
Stop.
Talking about men.
to decenter men. Decenter men. Focus on your career, education, independent woman journey. You don't need a man, blah, blah, blah. My God, it's so sickening. But look at the comment. Yes, but what do you do then? Never marry? Don't look for a boyfriend? Oh, the tragedy. Is there hope? Or are they all shallow? I'm single, please, video what to do.
Stop.
Talking about men.
And this lovely woman here making content is telling her, F men, dissent of those bastards. No, that's not what she's saying.
It's just so stupid advice. When a woman is genuinely asking, she wants those things, and you tell her, no, don't want those things. That doesn't help her out in every single way. She wants to acquire something. She needs advice how to acquire it. Not advice to, no, don't acquire because it sucks.
That's not what she's saying, but you see, here's a problem with it. There are a ton of single women now who are desperate and need a man.
Manless.
Let's not sugarcoat it. If a lot of men have stopped dating, there's going to be a big imbalance. A lot of women had this idea that it doesn't matter if some men stop dating. They made fun of the single male pandemic without realizing that the crop of men that would be dateable to them are going to be in those men.
True.
Why the F would some men attend a singles event? If they've dated long enough, they know the dynamics of what's going to happen. They know they'll come across a lot of women like this. Independent women.
Stop.
Talking about men.
Focus on your career, education, whatever. But then she's a very awkward woman. She's not warm.
Nope.
You can't warm to her very easily. She's not very feminine is what I'm saying. So where you have this woman here, the content creator, telling women to decenter men, okay, which is cute because a lot of women have to do that nowadays, forcibly. You have people in her comments, her audience asking her, but what do you do? What do you do?
Stop.
Talking about men.
Because regardless of all these, hardcore feminists, a lot of women still actually want a man. That's
Exactly. This is where the women that do still want a man are asking for genuine advice, and these women are giving horrible advices to them.
why they go to singles events and realize there's not a lot of men here. Where are all the men? But it's things like what this woman's saying that it sadly does keep a lot of women single.
Before even thinking about getting into a relationship, that's what you need to do. You need to get education, you need to find a really good job, you need to start making real good money, you need to start saving money.
Because that's what attracts men, right? That's what you just got to focus on, and then men come in the picture sooner or later. instead of
And
maybe
you
trying
need
to
to
actually
start
pursue it.
reading
Mm.
and researching and observing
Fundamental.
more and talking to other girls more, talking about other women's experiences more before
How does that help you get a man?
thinking about, oh, what am I supposed to do now? Then we can talk about what you need to do. I'm very sure people who are concerned about getting into a relationship or finding a man still have not figured out life yet. Figure
I can actually agree with that because, yeah, women have not figured out life at all.
out your life first. That's what you need to do.
And in all that time figuring out life, a lot of women haven't figured out why they're still single. And no amount of single events will ever find them a man. Because it's nothing to do with a damned event. Have a nice day.
It is dumb that these women think it's the event's fault or the event's not working. No. The event has nothing to do with anything. It's you ladies. We don't go to these things because you ladies. Please subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. And catch you guys next time. Ciao.